Hello everyone, this is Paige with Paigel Photography. I'm really excited. This is my first video ever. It's kind of like a new adventure for me. I'm sorry I say a lot of ums and stutter and whatnot, so just bear with me. If you want, you can give me a like on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. And we also have a prop page. My whole family, between my grandma and myself and my mom and even my husband, we make props for photography. So you can check out House of Creations on Facebook. So today what I want to do is I want to show you a really quick tip on how to give a nice tushy up pose in Photoshop, where it gives you a nice little U shape. So what you're gonna do, this is my straight out of camera, and this is what I want it to look like. Now what you want to do is you want to duplicate your background just like that, Control J, and then you want to go to Edit, Puppet Warp, bring these little dots everywhere. Right there. And what that's doing is it's just not allowing me to move her head. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to bring one here, and you want to bring her bum up like this, where it looks natural. This is a little crazy, but you know what I mean. You want to make it look natural. Like this. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but my kid is screaming her head off. She's obviously not getting what she wants from daddy. Alright, so we just went from this to this. It's not a huge difference. All it's doing is bringing that bum up and giving a nice curve in her back. And then the next thing, what I usually do is I take my crop tool and I just make it more of on an angle. I really like my babies to look on an angle rather than flat like this. So I bring them up like this, and then I'm gonna press OK, and I'm just gonna do, just for this edit, I don't usually do it this way, but I'm just gonna take my paint tool and I'm going to brush what colors here over here, so it almost looks like a faded look. Usually I would get my cloning tool out, which I'm gonna do right now, and clone that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to liquify, and I'm gonna bring her legs and that down a bit so she doesn't look so squishy, like unnaturally squishy. And bring her bum up a little bit and squish it. I'm also going to bring her cheeks there, just because when she's laying on it, she kind of squishes them. And there. And then what I want to do is get rid of this little hump here. So I'm going to take a color sample. Oops. New layer. Then color sample. Do a little bit of a liquify again. I'm just going to bring it down to more like this. I don't know why I do that, I just do. And then just kind of, maybe not like that, fade it in a bit. Then I'll go and I'll take my eraser tool and I will erase. I'm going to bring that opacity up to 100. We'll erase what's on her head. And on her bum. There. I'm just gonna do a little more fading here. Maybe not that much. There. And then we can flatten it. And that was our before. This is our after. Not bad. Obviously it's not completely edited, but that is what your background fade slash Toushie up pose can potentially look like. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'm going to show you how to take the redness and that out of her bum and make it more like this.